So welcome to Coffee and Cocktails TV. I'm Victoria.
I'm Gemma.
And today we're going to chat about starting before you're ready, because I see this a lot, like amazing women holding themselves back because you just don't feel ready. Because it's fear, that's all it is.
Yeah, or for me, procrastinating.
Yeah, procrastinating's a biggie. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do that.
Yeah, and you just don't actually start. But the thing is, if you're waiting until you feel ready to do anything, you're never going to do it. You're never going to feel ready. And we sort of liken it to, like, I know that I never felt ready to become a mum, but luckily you've got this, I had this ticking body clock going, so I knew that I had to start soon. But I don't think I ever felt ready, and I think I don't think you ever really feel ready.
Ready for anything? No, I think it's just even throughout life, isn't it? Oh, I'll do that when.
Yeah.
So you can link that to weight, to fitness, to when the children are a certain age, or to when you've decorated that room. Oh, there are so many things that you can.
Yeah.
And it is fear, but it's always making those excuses, isn't it? So, oh, I'm not gonna.
And it's easy.
Sometimes
you're comfortable.
Yeah. And starting, obviously, it's putting you out into the world, and you're sort of opening yourself up for rejection and
all those things. All the things you don't know, like, and I think, and that becomes because we can't see around the corners. So you think, what's going to happen? But the truth is that you're strong enough and brilliant enough to deal with whatever comes around that corner when it comes round. And I think it's trusting in yourself a little bit more to know. So in parenthood, I have gone through so many things that I didn't even know was something I could have researched. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That I wouldn't have even known to look up what happens when this happens because it wasn't even a thing. But you just deal with it because you have to.
Yeah.
And the same with business. When you're running a business and you're fully committed, whatever comes your way, you'll work it out. Like, you will.
You'll find a way. There's always someone out there. There's always a YouTube video.
Always a YouTube
video. Pinterest, Dr. Google. He knows everything.
Dr. Google. Sometimes good stuff and bad stuff.
Yeah.
But he'll help.
He'll get you through.
That's always my first.
Yeah.
How do I do this? What happens when? And you just.
Who can help me?
Yeah.
And there's like forums, isn't it? Like, you're never alone. There are so many people out there that you can always work out how to do something.
Always. And so I just don't think that it's worth. It's just not worth worrying about.
Because if you don't start, you'll just never know.
You'll never know. You'll never know. Tomorrow never comes. As they say.
But yeah, it's almost a life of regret, isn't it? And it even on like a smaller level, there's so many things that I put off, like, or when the kids are older, or I'll start doing that when, especially with like, even with the videos, like on like a personal account. Oh, when I've decorated that room.
Yeah.
And I think it's almost an excuse, so you're not putting yourself out there.
It is excuses, but we can convince ourselves so much that excuse is valid.
Mm-hmm.
And then
valid reasons.
Yeah, they are valid, but they are valid.
They feel valid, and it's obviously you need to find the strength to get past them.
I think it's just that absolute decision to say, no, I'm going to do it, and I'm just going to show up along the way. I'm going to show up every day, and I'm going to do it. And I'm just going to start and see what happens.
It's a bit like the old the diet thing, isn't it? Or the exercise. Yeah. Or I'll start Monday.
Yeah.
Monday comes and Monday goes. Or I'll start next Monday.
Yeah.
It literally, but once you started, it so quickly becomes routine in life, and you'll wonder why.
You do.
You didn't start quicker.
You do.
And I think we're so conditioned especially with social media, that everything has to be perfect, and maybe you look and you follow people who are already near where you want to be, and you forget maybe to go back and watch their journey there, and they didn't start off perfect. And I just think it is better to be out there, to get your content out there, to get you out there, and if it's not perfect, they probably don't feel perfect. They probably watch people now that they strive to be, and I just think it's constantly just a journey, and you just need to start.
You do need to start. Stop worrying about what might happen.
What people think.
Because I think the worst thing is actually not doing anything and then waking up and going, oh, well, I wish I've wasted that year or 3 years or 5 years, because you'll never get that back. So it's better that you just learn. Start.
And to be fair, like, a lot of the things I've started, I sort of go into blindly, excitedly, and some things I've started.
Like coffee and cocktails, really?
No, not me. And sometimes I start things and I do feel fearful, and maybe they don't work. But if I hadn't started, I always would have regretted not trying. And to be fair, some skills and experiences that I went through during that process are invaluable for like the next project or just in life. I just think that you get one chance here.
You do get one chance, and actually I fail quite a bit sometimes and make mistakes, but actually I've learnt so much from that I can then take forward. So there's nothing worrying about making mistakes or failing. It's your best lessons, and then when you go, and the key is start now and then never give up, really, because then if you just keep going, you will get to where you want to go, like guaranteed, because you just won't stop until you're there. And I think like with us, like with Coffee and Cut, we could have, and like we have taken a little while working out what we want to do, but we started, like we hosted our first session
in like a week,
because I don't know, the energy's there, and I think if we'd have overthought it a little bit more, maybe we wouldn't. But because of that, like we've worked out quicker what we want to really do, whereas if we'd have just sat around and not spoken about and not done anything, we wouldn't be where we are now. And it's such a short amount of time. It's amazing what you can achieve in a short amount of time if you start, isn't it?
If you start.
So just start.
We're really bossy in these videos.
Someone used the phrase, which I like, as beautifully bossy. So I think we're just, but we're only bossy because we care and that we want you to do well and we want you to just start, because the other side of starting is something really amazing. So, you've got your orders.
Tell us what you're starting.
Yes, do share with us. We'd love to hear from you. So start. See you later.
Bye.